Hey guys, today I'll be showing you a Rokket Revotl structure deck. I finally got one of these. These been sold out for since they came out. My good buddy Joshua had one, and we did a little trade. So at least I could have gotten one of these bad boys. He got three. He got four, I think, or three. And he says, "Hey, can I trade you something for my binder for the structure deck?" And he said, "Okay, yeah, sure." So I gave him some cards that were worth like $10, and he gave it to me, which I'm so happy right now because I've been dying to open this thing so badly. So yeah, lock and load. Outfit your dragonic arsenal with the latest technology in the structure deck. Yada yada yada. So what does this bring? Well, it brings amazing reprints. We have a Twin Twister. We got the red reboot that people have been side decking so much of them, and people have been constantly trying to get these, but they were so expensive or they couldn't be traded. They were like $5 each, but this is more cheaper to get three. You get Imperial Order, which is pretty nice. You get Topological Borreload Furious Dragon, Quad Borreload Dragon, Borreload Dragon. Yes, Borreload Dragon is here, and many other monsters here that could actually help us with this deck, which is pretty cool. I have to get two more of these. And by the way, I do have Squib Draw and Quick Launch, and many of these cards already in their original, ultra rare, secret rares that I've gotten from the original. I'm still missing like two of the field spell, so I can do this. And I did get excuse me, black dragon and white dragon, those two guys that synergize with dragon monsters. I will not do the ultimate negation barrier, what should I call it, with the guard dragons. I just want to do a pure rocket with Borreloads, with all the Borreloads and even Borreload sword. I will get a new Borreload sword because I kind of sold my Borreload sword, and I'll wait for the new golden sarcophagus tin that brings it. But yeah, let me shut up and open this. I'm so eager to open this. So, I'm eager to open this. Okay, so, ooh, that's pretty nice. Oh, they actually put that new. Okay, so we got our deck. Let's throw this side and this side. So we get your instructions. I actually like that design. It's not bad. Pretty cool. Put that there. And then we got our paper plate mat, which, like I always say, wish these were rubber, but the only way to get these rubber is that if you're in Europe. Europe has promotional ones that can give you rubber versions of these, which is kind of unfair, but it's there. You can see the fusion Borreload. That guy looks dope. And then you got the new guy, the new topological monster. I wish there was like a third monster, because there was like a third monster in the Endymion one. There was Servant, Endymion, and then the other chick, which is pretty cool. I wish that. And then you got the backside of how to do the combos and all that stuff. Oh, by the way, it does bring Return of the Dragon Lord, which is pretty cool. Also says here power up of these packs: Rising Rampage, Dark Neo Storm, other even promoting the Megaton. Notice how this dragon kind of stinks. It really does stink because it has to be at your opponent's turn. It's not even a good to your opponent's turn thing. But yeah, you got a man. Sad that this isn't. Sad it's not a rubber man, because they're more prettier. But yeah, let's open this. I had somebody comment to me, "Oh, but I want to see you opening the plastic," and then I'm opening the dang plastic. So shut up, you crazy. I don't know what you crazy people that have that weird fetish. Wait, but I do have this fetish. Oh yeah, the smell of new cards in the morning. Just like, what's his name? Simply Lucky does. He smells the new cards. So, let's see what we got. Let's see what are these new monsters. I hope you can see. There we go. Then we got Topological Zeroboros. That's his name. Zeroboros. Okay. I heard that his design motif is the danger or radioactive sign. He's a Link 4 monster, which is crazy. Structure deck. It requires 2+ effect monsters. You cannot summon / set monsters to any monster zone this card points to. Gains 200 attack for each banished card. If another monster special summon to a zone this card points to while this monster is on the field, banish all cards on the field once per turn during your stamina phase of your next turn after this effect after this card was banished by its own effect. Special summon in this banished card. Pretty cool. You can basically do a Rose Dragon, but in a banished form, and then bring him back, which is pretty cool. I gotta say, this is a pretty cool guy. Put him right there. Then we got Borreload of Furious Dragon, the fusion for this. This is a generic dragon, generic monster. Really cool monster. It requires 2 dark dragon monsters. Quick effect: you can target one monster you control and one card your opponent controls. Destroy them. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target one dark link monster in your graveyard. Special summon, but cannot activate its effect this turn. Okay, so basically, if you're gonna do a beatdown, use this effect, destroy something on the field, bring Borreload or Savage Borreload, any of the Borreload link monsters or any dark link that you can think of. Bring them back so you can do a beat stick destruction. Then we got Quad Borrel Dragon. Pretty cool design. Two dragons including 1 rocket monster. You can discard 1 card, then target 1 face-up monster on the field. You cannot special summon link 2 or lower monsters from the airshot for the rest of the turn. Also destroy. Sorry, I just say. Sorry, okay. Destroy that target monster. Then, if it was a link monster, special summon any number of rocket monsters with different names from your hand or graveyard up to the link ratings. You can only use these effects once per turn. Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty nifty effect, I gotta say. Then we got Silver Rokket Dragon. Yeah, this is actually a pretty cool guy. When a link monster effect is activated that targets this face-up card on the field, quick effect: you can destroy this card, then look at the top of your opponent's extra deck, banish one card from it. During the end phase, if this card was sent to them because it was destroyed on the field by a battle by card effect sent to this turn, you can special summon 1 rocket monster from your deck except Silver Dragon. You can only use this effect once per turn. Pretty cool. I gotta say, that's actually pretty cool. And then we got Rocket Tracer, the new, basically the Soul Leading Oviraptor of the deck. If you remember, Soul Leading Oviraptor is basically the MVP of the Dino decks. Because without him, you can't search Ultimate Conductor and all that stuff. So here's Rocket Tracer. This is the generic level 4 1600 monster. Basically your Gazelle, your main foot monster that will help you with your combos. It's a dragon tuner, which is pretty cool. I actually like this design. Quick effect: you can target 1 face-up card you control, destroy it, and if you do, special summon 1 rocket monster from your deck, except for Tracer. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of it, except for dark monsters. You can only use this this effect once per turn. Pretty cool, I gotta say. Then we got Absolute Dragon. Sorry, my bad. This is a big guy. This is a big dude. For the level it is. If you control a rocket monster, if you control a rocket monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only use this effect of Absolute once per turn. This way, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 rocket monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use these effects once per turn. Pretty nifty. Next is 0 Day Blaster. This is a trap card. Pretty interesting trap card. You contribute 1 dark link monster, then target up to the field equal to the number of the link rating event and destroy it. This is pretty cool. If it didn't target, this thing would have been busted. And that's all the foils that we got, which is pretty good. I gotta say, the foils look really nice. Really nice, I gotta say. Konami actually did some really good foils here. Picking the main monsters that should be foiled. I'm still a little bit pissed that Servant is not a foil. Okay, now we got Rocket Recharger. So if a dark monster you control What special summon from the extra is destroyed by battle by card effect. You can send this card from your hand or the field to the graveyard, then target one of those destroyed monsters, special summon one dark monster from your graveyard with a different original name from that target monster. You can only use this effect of Rokket Recharge once per turn. While you control a dark monster, you can special summon this card from special summon one monster from your extra deck. Your opponent cannot target them with card for attack. Pretty interesting card, I gotta say. Pretty interesting, I gotta say. Then we got Exploded Rokket. These names are so weird. I love them. Okay, so he's another big dude. He's a high level big dude because I think this is helping you to bring Savage Warlord and other synchro monsters because you have tuners. When a Link monster effect is activated that targets this face-up card on the field, quick effect, you can destroy this card, then each player takes 2,000 damage during the end phase if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed by the field, by battle by card effect. You can send to their turn, special summon another Rokket. So basically if they get destroyed by battle by card effects, you special summon a Rokket. Okay, so this is the new guy. This is something I've never seen. This is Chicksum Dragon. Very interesting design, I gotta say. It looks like a chicken. No offense, I know that there's dragons that look like chickens, but it looks like a chicken. No offense, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but when your opponent monster declares an attack, you can special summon this card from your hand, then gain life point equal to the half of this defense. This attack card cannot be destroyed by battle. Ooh, so this is basically I know there's a card for this it's a much longer effect, but this is more of a simplified effect. I know this. If somebody knows the name of that monster, comment down below what's the name of that monster. I really know which one it is. It's actually pretty cool. Then we got the standard Rockets. We got Anastrata Rokket, Auto Rokket, and Magma Rokket. Basically, spell. I think this was This one is to unable to attack the monster. This one destroys the spell and trap card removal. This one destroys a monster, which is pretty cool. I gotta say, it's always good to have reprints of the main 3 Rockets. Because they're the 3 main Rockets. They were the first. Obviously, you gotta have the first. Now we got this guy, which is Shell Rokket. I never did actually read his effect. When a Link monster's effect is activated that targets this card, quick effect, you can destroy this card, then destroy one monster on the column this card points to was in, and if you do destroy any number of in that card, sorry, I'm just like, oh, okay, so you can basically destroy any Rokket, any monsters that this monster is on the column, even adjacent. So basically, is he in this column and he gets destroyed, all the cards that are on that column get destroyed. That's actually a pretty cool effect. And he has the other effect that if he gets destroyed by battle by card effect, special summon a Rokket from the deck. Pretty cool. Then we got Metal Rokket. So the same thing when this card is Link Summon, it activates the effect, targets this card face up in the field. You can destroy this card, then destroy all your opponent's cards in the column this card was during the end of this end phase. If this card was in the rear, because that's okay, the same thing. This one just destroys all the cards in that column. This one can do adjacent, meaning that left, right, sideways, and all that stuff, depending on how is the column that he's in. Pretty cool, I gotta say. I like these new Rockets. Then we got Rokket Synchron, the Synchro monster. I like it that he's a Synchron because if you're doing a Synchro deck, he's very synergizing because he has the name Synchron on it and he's a level 1. Basically, he special summons. I've had used Rokket Synchron before. Basically, when he's normal summon, you can special summon a level 5 or higher Dark Dragon from your graveyard. Special summon. It's in defense version. His defense is negated during the end of the turn. You cannot special summon any it gets destroyed. You cannot special summon any monsters from the extra deck except for dark monsters, which is okay because almost every monster in the extra are going to be dark, or you're using the nightmare package. So we're going to put here. Then we got Gateway Dragon, another cool card to get. I got the super ones, which I'm happy to get them. It's a really cool card and it's a fun one. Gateway Dragon is great as what it is. If your opponent controls a link monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, you can special summon one level 4 lower jar dragon from your hand, which is pretty cool. I gotta say, pretty cool. Then we got Defrag Dragon. This was used a lot in Thunder Dragons because of its banish effect. But it's great that we have another reprint of this. I think I have one in one of my shoe boxes. So it says you can special summon this card from your hand by sending one other monster from your hand to the graveyard. You can special summon this card Defrag once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can banish 3 monsters from your graveyard. Except for Defrag Dragon special summon this turn, you can only use these effects once per turn. But yeah, pretty cool. I gotta say, it's good to have a reprint of Defrag Dragon. Then we got Background Dragon. But anyways, this is actually a pretty good, it's okay card. I don't see people playing this a lot, but you know, but I'm gonna read this effect just in case if you need to know what it is. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you control no card. You can special summon this special summon both this card and a low 4 dragon monster from your hand in defense position, but banish them when it leaves the field. It's okay, I guess, but it's something there. Then we got Labrador Dragon. Oh, this actually is pretty cool. I don't remember this dragon. I really don't remember this dragon. But it's a tuner, and it's a high level tuner. It's a high level tuner, but it's, hey, pretty cool vanilla. Oh, I forgot about this guy, Paladin of Felgren. If you don't remember this guy, well, you were not in the days of Felgren. Basically, he's the his right hand man. So it's good to see this. And then we got Dragon Knight of Creation. This is another Felgren card which people used a lot back in the day. But yeah, pretty cool to have these guys. Then we got the Keeper of the Shrine, a old school card that people used in Red Eyes and many other dragon decks. I remember playing with this. It's pretty cool to have a reprint of this. Then we got World Chalice of Guard Dragons. Right now, this is being used a lot in Guard Dragons and many other variants of the deck and many other combinations with the Rockets. I'm glad that I do have the ultra rare of this. I'll leave the comment at home, but it's good to see this card reprinted again. Then we got a Light Sworn. You know, it's Raiden. Raiden helps you like that. Then we got the spells. Now we got Boral Supplier. Now Boral Supplier is a new spell. It's a continuous spell. During each standby phase, if you control a Borolo Link monster, you can target one Rocket monster from your graveyard, special summon it, but destroy it during the end of the phase. You can only use this effect once per turn. It's good because you can destroy easily any of your Rocket monsters so they can activate their effects, which is actually pretty nice. I gotta say, that's actually pretty sweet to say. Then we got the Rapid Trigger. This is the quick spell polymerizations for them. They're quick spell polymerization, which is pretty cool. I gotta say, the art styles look pretty good. You can see that's where is he? You can see that's Rocket Tracer, and that is, I think, silver. I think that's silver. Don't quote me on that. I think that. So it says, fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra by destroying the fusion materials listed in front of the field, but you can only attack monsters that were special from the extra deck. Also, it's unaffected by activations of card effects, any other monsters special one from the extra deck. You can activate this Rapid Trigger per turn, but that's pretty cool. I gotta say, it's pretty cool. I wish that this had more play on, but it's good. It's good. It's not a bad card. It's not a bad fusion card. But I don't see the that many of the utility. But you know. Then we got Squib Draw. I got the secret rare. You know, destroy a rocket, target a rocket monster you control, destroy it. And if you do draw 2, which is okay, we're gonna put this up to the side right here. Then we got Quick Launch. Quick Launch is the same thing. Just special summons a rocket from your special summon one rocket from your deck. It cannot be also destroyed during the end phase. I already got the 3 secrets of this. I'm happy, and also have the scoop drops, which I'm a-okay. The field spell. I'm missing two copies of the field spell in ultra rare. I have a guy that's trying to get them for me. So this one I have to explain a little bit because there are people that don't know what this do, because the Squib Draw and Quick Launch are easy effects to read, but this one has a little bit more of it. All rocket monsters on the field gains 300 of attack and defense. You can activate one of these effects, special summon up to 2 rockets from monster with different names from your hand in defense position, which is pretty good because you can actually do a lot of play-ons with this card to just special summon and spam to rockets. Very good. And the other one is, if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, special summon 1 rocket monster with different names from your graveyard in the defense position up to the up to the difference. Pretty cool. So basically, if he has 3 monsters on the field, I have to special summon up to 3 rockets with different names. And you can only use these effects once per turn. Then we got Bolo Regenerator. The quick card that it's actually not that good, but I'm gonna be reading it because there are people there that say what it does. Activate this card by targeting 1 rocket monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. Equip it with this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is sent to the graveyard because the equipped monster was destroyed, you can draw 1 card. It's an okay card. It's not like a tier 1 spell like these, or tier 2 or tier 3 depending on the spell. It's an okay card. Now for the generic ones, we got Dragon Shrine, which is a great reprint. Happy to have that. We got Ruins of the Divine Dragon Lord. This is from the Felgrun days. I'm going to be putting that with Felgrun. Return of the Dragon Lords. This is another great reprint. I used to have the super rares and the secret rares. I sold them, but it's good to see that I'm getting the common ones. It's actually not bad of a common because you can actually see that nice detail. Sometimes you can't even see it from the secret rare. That's interesting. It's great to have this card back. Okay, then we got the generic polymerization. Then we got Twin Twister, another card that's been reprinted a couple times, but it still has its price for $4 to $5, depending on how much it is. And getting a playset it's a little bit tedious, which is great. It's great to see this card back in the structure decks way. Then we got Execute Protocol. This is the trap cards now. We're in the trap cards. This is where the shabam of all this is. This is a continuous trap card. During each battle phase, you can banish 1 Dark Link monster from your graveyard, then target 1 Borlo monster you control until the end of this turn. It gains attack equal to the attack monster you banished to activate this effect. It's an okay card. It's not the best thing because why would you banish a bunch of good rockets? You know. Oh, yeah, I forgot. The main attraction of all these trap cards is Red Reboot. Now, Red Reboot has been people been searching for Red Reboots for so long. It only came as a super rare, and it's great to see this in people's hand. You know, people with budget options that they have to play. People have to play. Sometimes they can't break even the $100 supposed budget. Some people have to go from just 30 or 40 to 60, and that's their budget. I know, I've been there, you've been there, everybody's been there. If you were those lucky ones who have parents with a lot of money and they gave you everything, well, it's good for you, but there's a lot of people that had to wait year through years of waiting for reprints for them to lower the cost. I'm not, dissing on anybody or anything, but, this is how it is. But it's great to see Red Reboot. This is a great addition to a lot of people's side deck to have it in an accessible way, which is great. Highly pick it up for that reason. You're gonna be like here in the center because we need a Link Turn. This is actually a really bad card. In the anime, it was like really busted, but in reality, it's not busted. It's just really bad. Then we got Mirror Force Launcher. Basically, it just searches your Mirror Force. Then we got Mirror Force when he just like bop everybody with Mirror Force. Then we got Magic Cylinder, so he trolled you with that. Then we got another great reprint. We got Imperial Order. That's just great. Another great reprint for other people that find this. This helps you negate all the spells of your opponent, which is really good. But the tall price is 700 every time. You have to pay 700 every time. If you cannot pay the 700, this thing gets destroyed. And this is not an optional. This is not optional. But another great reprint. Then we got the other one, which is Borlo Dragon. Now, a lot of people say it looks gross, it looks garbage, it looks horrifying. I think not. Why? Because I've been playing budget, and I've been playing competitive a couple of times, and rarity does not imply for my taste if I get the card, yeah, I got the card. If I want to rarity bump it, I'll rarity bump it. But it's great to see a great card back, great card in a structure deck for people who aren't playing in the budget. And you can see that's actually really good detail. I have the playmat. If you have not seen me play my videos, I used to have a Circuit Break sneak peek playmat. Right now it's in storage. I retired it, so yeah, it's pretty good. Then we got Triple Burst Dragon. This is another great reprint. People been trying to get this. Before, this card was garbage. Nobody liked it. It was like a dollar before. Now it was like when people were using it, because there were actually cards that in the battle phase they could have activated many things. But this had the way to stop the battle phase effects of spells and trap cards, or any other things that would, or monster effects that activate during the battle phase, negate that and activation and destroy it, which is pretty good. It's just pretty good, and it spiked like crazy. It went from $1 to $5 and $15, give or take. But we got this amazing reprint, which is really great. Then we got the Link 2, which is Booster Dragon. He was in the dual power packs, which is kind of disappointing that he was in the dual power pack and he was not that expensive. But it's good to have him back here. But yeah, pretty good. We're gonna put you right here. And then we got it's time to duel the Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution. I'm not sponsored by Konami. I wish. Probably they're not gonna sponsor me because I'm a little channel to do that. But yeah, go pick up the game. I have not picked the game up. And right now the promos are so overpriced right now. The promos are like $20 to $19 to $16 each. And a combined total of each for this, like hundreds and $200. But yeah, you can use this as a token. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this opening. I'm actually happy for this opening. I finally got this to show you guys. I'm sorry that I have not posted anything for reasons, family reasons, school reasons, and many other things. But yeah, I'm glad to see that I got this. I'm hoping to get 2 more so I can make a budget-friendly, semi-competitive Rokket deck. It's a little undertaking and it might be garbage, but I want to show you that I know what I'm doing. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day and have a wonderful day. Comment, subscribe. Bye.